Well, at the far end of the stadium, the men are going to exalted heights, literally in the pole vault. Renaud Lavigny, the new world record holder with that marvellous vault of 6.16. Obviously, as we were saying before, one of the favourites to watch out for. There's also the the defending champion, Holstedt of Germany. Qualifying height for this was 5.70, so these men are obviously in a capability to go much higher than that. They've got it close, I think, to 6 metres plus, I think, if they could be in the medal contention today. There they are, just getting their preparation, just being introduced to the crowd now. All 16 men. Gertlin of Russia. Second Russian, but qualified here. To his left is Krzyzka, Czech Republic, who got the European bronze. Almost close to his personal best to get into this final. Dutra of Brazil, his personal best is 5.81, so he could be in contention. The official Czech record holder now at 5.82, Michael Borner. Wojciechowski now from Poland, the surprise world champion back in 2011. Well, can he do it again here in the bird's nest today? Robert Brenner of Slovenia, former world youth champion, 21 years of age now, Slovenian record holder. And then the big favourite, really, what a performance that was, that marvellous vault. No one ever thought that Sergei Bubka's record would be broken, perhaps in our lifetime, but this man did it. Renaud Lavigny of France, 6.16. Broken indoors, season's better, 6.05. And from Croatia, Ivan Horvat, Croatian record holder, here in the heats actually, with that 5.70. So he must be really pleased just to make the final. Dieter Litsk, the European indoor bronze medalist. Just to his right, from Poland, Robert Saburo. Season's best when he qualified that 5.70, so he's got a best of 5.81, so he's one to watch out. Then the other Frenchman in this event, Kevin Mendolo of France, the Mediterranean Games silver medalist, European bronze medalist. 11th in Monte Carlo and 4th in London. And then one of the big Americans, Sam Kendricks, the American champion indoors and out. America always has a great tradition in the pole vault. 3rd in Monte Carlo recently, so in good form. And the German, Tobias Scherbach. Personal best of 5.73, so he's done well with 5.70 to get through to this. And then the twice South American champion, representing Argentina, German Cigarillo. And then one of the other men that could be in with a medal chance is very young Canadian, 21 years of age, Shawn Barber, the Pan American Games champion, NCAA champion, Canadian champion, and really is a competitor, this young lad, so he could be with a chance. And then number 16, the last man, Raphael Holstedt, the reigning, or I should say defending champion. This German is a good competitor. He looks a little bit worried. Well, he's up against Lavigny, who wouldn't be? Let's see what he could do in this event.
We're very quickly have moved on from the opening height of 5.50 to 5.65, now up to 5.80. And this is a look at Wojciechowski, the former champion from Poland, who's really back in top form this year. First attempt then at 5 meters 80.
Great clearance there. They'll be happy with that. There's the coach. They've got their coaches literally almost within shouting distance of the pole vault, so they'll be pleased with that performance. Just looking back at the qualifiers, only 1 or 2 athletes have actually gone out at the moment. That's Gertlin of Russia, Kudzka of the Czech Republic, and Reina of Slovenia. So, as always with the pole vault, a lot more going on in the latter stages. Lavigny passed up at the first 2 attempts. This is his first attempt at 5.80. the new world record holder. Well, there you go. You can see why he is the new world record holder.
And I'll give you another stat. I think that's the highest height at which anyone has ever entered a pole vault competition. Bubka usually used to come in at 570. The Villani usually comes in at 570. Couldn't do that this time. They didn't vault at that height.
No.
Coming in at 580, that shows
the reigning champion
just how good he is.
The Holt step came in, Peter, as you pointed out, at 565. So the reigning champion didn't take any chances. He came in at 565.
Yeah.
But La Villani, I mean, that was an enormous clearance.
It was 6 metre clearing.
Oh.
And of course, conditions down there, Steve, are just about ideal for vaulting today.
No wind, perfectly calm, as I said, and the conditions warmth-wise are very, very good indeed.
Clean card so far.
Very determined approach, here we go. Again, another good clearance at the height, he's pleased. Well, we're getting down to the pointy end, maybe at the pole vault, down at the far end of the stadium. Not as high and as handsome as La Villani, but it doesn't really matter, does it really? That was a good performance from him, getting close to his season's best of 582. Just very good. Canadian coming through now, Shawn Barber. Charges in. Oh, that's another good clearance at the height. Well, so far Barber has gone clear at 550, 565, and now clear at 580. So 3 clearances for the young Canadian. That's a good clearance too. There's a good 5 or 6 centimetres there to spare. Slightly rocking over the bar, but nonetheless, very effective. This is Holstep, the reigning world champion from Germany, coming in. On failure already at this height of 580. Just getting his prep absolutely right. World champion now, second attempt at 580. Oh, big clearance, that's a good one. Yeah, he's happy with that. Wow, best this season of 594, so really shouldn't be a problem.
No, and that makes it 5 men now at 580. And still quite a way to go, I think, in the pole vault, such is the form of the men who in this competition.
Well, just slightly tapped the bar there, but good clearance, good height, just a bit too close to it really. He'll adjust that obviously.
It's good to see him back in form, because early on in this year he was having all sorts of problems, failing his opening heights at 530 and 540 and so on, and he's luckily hit it in the last month or so, and he's in good form when it comes to the championships, which is excellent.
Yeah, south through, isn't it? Going back now though to the pole vault. Mendolo of France, his attempt, or last attempt I should say, at this 580. European bronze medalist 2014, season's best of 581. That's only just below his height, and he's done it. Wow. Yeah. Beating the chest. The French love it. They've got some real talent in this pole vault. Well, that was a good vault from him, just a centimetre short of his season's best. But it could put him up there in a possible medal chance. We'll have to wait and see.
Well, there's 6 men now over 580, and of course with the third time clearance he's last of them, so he'll have to jump higher. It'll go to 590 now. Good
vault though, good vault. That was probably a 590 vault, but it's difficult when you actually got the bar another 10 centimetres higher. Getting up now to the possible medal height, really. Shawn Barber, this brilliant young Canadian, just 21 years of age. Personal best this year of 5.91. This is 5.91. Oh, and he goes clear.
And the significance of that is that 4 men before him, including Le Villani, have failed. He's over first time, 5.90.
Wow, that really is putting cat amongst the French pigeons, really. Marvellous jump, absolutely marvellous. Look at that clearance. Well, the Canadians have found a real talent in this man, they really have. That's a big 6-metre jump, I should say. Perfect so far. 5.50, 5.65, 5.80, and now 5.90. Well, La Villani, as you said, Peter, failing at his first attempt, is under pressure.
Wojciechowski, third attempt at 5.90.
This could be a big vault for this man coming in. No, well, that's a shame. Well, as I said, this 5.90, the watershed maybe for the medals in the pole vault.
But he's still lying in joint second place at the moment with a clean card up to 5.80. He'll be followed on the runway by Le Villani if he takes his next attempt at this height.
I've got a feeling that Villani will just maybe miss this one, Peter, as you said, and go for the 6-metre jump.
Because we can reveal that he's failed twice now.
Renaud La Villani, this is a massive jump. The world record holder has got this attempt to stay in. Oh, and he goes out!
So still no world title for Le Villani. He's in the second place spot.
The French cannot believe it. Neither can he, I don't think. That is a major shock. Shrugs his shoulders.
2/3, 2 second places at best for the world champions.
Well, that's a major upset in the field event of the pole vault. Oh, he's so far above it, but just really too close to it. Technical fault there for the man who is so experienced at this event. Last attempt again for this man, Peter Lesek of Poland. Clear all the way up to this height, charges into this bar. He's a big man. He needs this attempt to make himself amongst the medals. Comes in. No, mentally just didn't have it. Says goodbye. Wow.
But also joint second still.
Well, the Poles are going to be happy. Well, that shock disappearance of La Villani opens the medals up.
Just Minaldo and Holtstepper to go at this height.
You can see the disappointment as he took off there. He knew he wasn't going to do it. Kevin Minaldo of France, the other Frenchman coming in now. Oh, that's a good vault, but no, just touches it. Well, that's his third failure at the height, and I'm afraid that leaves him out of the medals. Well, drama happening pretty quickly now at the other end of the stadium. French disappointment, no medals in the pole vault. One of their key events, really, in these championships.
Well, Le Villani will get a medal.
Sorry, yes, he will, yes.
Either silver or bronze. Now then, the pole vault, Raphael Holtstepper with his third attempt. Now, the situation is that he's out of the medals unless he were to clear this height, because at the moment, Barber's gone clear, and we've got 3 men tying for the silver, 5.90.
Well, if he goes clear at this height, Peter, it pushes La Villani down to the bronze medal. That's the important factor, I think. And he does. Wow. The defending champion is still in the mix. The Germans love it. And so does he. And he deserved it, really. That was a pressure vault, if ever there was one. Just 2 men now in contention for the gold. Barber and Holtstepper. The Canadian and the German will have to go to 6 metres to decide. Well, if they fail at that, it will be Barber that gets it. But Holtstepper has really excelled himself here with that vault. And as I said, moving La Villani, the outright favourite, now down to the bronze medal.
Yep, the bronze medal shared by Wojciechowski, Lavillenie and Lisek, having cleared 580. And that means 4 successive medals for Lavillenie, but no gold. He's won every other major championship, but not the Worlds.
And what a great final this pole vault's turned out to be.
We're getting now to the exalted heights, I say, of 6 meters. No, well.
So that's 2 failures,
2 failures,
each.
as I said.
Oh,
Yep.
no, it's 2 failures for Barber, 1 for... No, that's his 3rd attempt. That's his final attempt. They each had 2 failures, but Barber is out. But he's in the gold medal position, of course. Both he and Holtstepper trying to go into new territory. Neither have cleared 6 meters before.
Oh, that's a shame. Great competition so far. And he's still in the gold medal position, though, if Holtstepper doesn't do this last attempt at this height.
Because that's his clean card all the way up to 590 and failing at 6, whereas Holtstepper has had 3 failures in the competition. But this, his chance to retain his title.
Wow.
But he needs to add 6 centimetres to his personal best.
I was going to say, it's a big ask. He's coming in at 6:05. Don't know what that is all about, but no, that's not. That's a misread of the card. He is still coming in at the 6 meters. Well, this is it, the last jump in the event for Holtstepper. If he gets this, it's the gold. If not, well, he didn't. We heard the crowd sigh really early on. But that's still the silver medal for this man. Didn't defend his title, but he's got to be very happy with that silver. And a marvellous performance for that young Canadian, Shawn Barber, when he cleared that height of 590. Pushed it up to 6 meters, but no one cleared it in the end. Wow. The pole vault, like the high jump, always ends in disappointment, really. But having said that, this man, the Canadian, has come away with a well-deserved gold medal.
The outstanding young Canadian, what a year he's had. Multiple Canadian records, and now he's world champion. And also, Raphael Holtstepper performed with great credit here, 590, and they've both beaten the clear favourite, Renaud Lavillenie.
Well, they're taking their lap of honour, and I'm not sure they probably will have their medal ceremony tomorrow, not this evening, when there's a full house tomorrow morning.
There is the result.
There's the result, Peter, yes. The only clearances at 590 decided the gold and silver. Holtstepper, Villenie, the 6th, and Wojciechowski taking the bronze with 580. Wow.
Hard to believe that he's once again failed to get hold of the only title missing from his collection.